Right, tell me what debate. Well, when you load in at the top, click debate, like the catalog debate.
Okay. So the whole point of the game is to argue with people.
59 months.
Yeah,
Can I get a welcome to
have
the
a debate.
Forced?
You have debates with people.
I just wonder, is misandry a big issue? What's misandry? Is it the hate for men? Yeah, I'll stand for men. I'll stand for men. Men need me to stand in and talk about this.
I don't see it.
Individual level.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, what's going on with my mic? Oh, okay, there we go. Can you tell me what misandry is to you?
Misandry would just be hate.
Servers
or
full. Snipers come
in-game.
Yeah, they DDoSed it.
Just saying, we'll never have anything in like fun if you guys join like this. I'm just saying.
This is gonna be awful, by the way. This is gonna be awful. I can already tell.
Your Nolan account.
Oh,
negative
talking from a
stars.
negative 8
ain't
account.
that bad.
Nolan, what happened to your main account?
Then
What are
at the
you
top,
talking
you
about?
did try to
What
join.
happened? Why are you on Ragnar now? What happened to
You
your
raise
main
your hand.
account?
Yeah, where's
How?
your main
What
account?
main account?
Isn't it like?
The-
Oh wait,
the
I
hand
can't
raising?
game. Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, look at him.
Yo, forget about it. Let's get back on topic.
Yo, is that Israeli Utah, bro? Ban evading isn't a good look, guys.
Bro,
Alright, back to topic.
Did
So
nobody
yeah,
just see that?
back to the N-word, right?
Yo, bro, you're schizo.
Bro. Okay, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, back on topic. Words hold as much weight as you give them, bro. Personally, in my opinion.
That's not how it works. When we're
That's
talking
exactly
about
how it
gender.
works.
Bro, I love the way she said that's not how it
Exactly
works.
how it works.
Like as if she gets to
No.
choose how it works.
Let's
or
have
not.
her explain to us
Yeah,
how
right.
it does work.
It's
Like
been
reality
how it
doesn't
works.
like shift just because you think it's not real or not, bro.
Well,
Like
it's
I'm
So,
sorry.
so you kind of just
I think
proved
that's
my
called
entire
delusion.
point.
I think
You
that's
just
called
proved
delusion.
my entire
Give her a
point.
chance to explain how it works.
Thank you so much for proving my entire point.
No,
Because
but that's called
reality-
delusion,
reality
bro.
does not
That's literally
shift.
delusion.
Can I
Explain
respond?
how it works.
Can I
Explain
respond, or are
explain
you guys just gonna deride each other?
No, I'm
Yo, let
stupid.
her-
I
let
don't know how
her
to
speak. I
do
wanna
that.
hear
I
this.
gave you a chance.
Let her speak.
The topic is.
So you
Just
just said that
lazy.
reality does not shift to what you want it to be, right? That was what was your point, correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So when talking about how
Well,
the
there-
word
there-
shouldn't
there's-
affect people,
There's 3
and people
fucking
shouldn't let
servers
it
that have people in
affect
it.
them, you see how you have no power?
Wait, real
What
quick,
affects
Crackdog, are you
you?
gonna be okay?
No,
bro?
I'm not
Are you be okay?
What side we defending, bro?
What do you mean what side? We don't know what the premise is.
So when we're talking about the N-word
Alright,
specifically,
gotcha.
especially how it affects people
Damn, I
around
went the
them,
wrong way.
I don't think that you guys have a say really in what affects who and how they handle
I
it.
mean, it's not whether or not we have a say or not. You don't get to decide that, because mind you, we create
Exactly,
words.
neither do
Remember that.
you.
Every
So I'm
single
confused.
person in this world created a word, bro. So
And
mind
this
you,
word was
you
used to harm
listen.
others.
Mind you, let me finish, right? Mind you, you see how YT people, right? They're not affected by y'all saying, you know, the C word or
That's not a
whatever
slur.
slur you want to
Next.
call them, right?
That's not
They're
a
not
racial
affected.
slur.
I'm raising my hand. It's a slur.
You
I'm
say
raising
that.
my hand.
Yo, let him finish, bro. Let him finish, bro. Please,
Yo,
bro. Crackdog, come on.
I'm raising my hand. That's a slur, yo. That's a slur, yo.
He's saying,
Yeah, bro,
right?
it's a
He's
food,
saying,
guys.
right?
Crackers are
If I'm not,
foods.
correct me if I'm wrong.
You
that
see how
we
they
don't
go
have
to
a.
start insulting people? That's so weird.
Bro, just let him
Look,
finish.
don't mind them. Don't mind. Look, don't mind them.
One
Don't
you're
mind them.
talking
If
to
they
is
insult
not
you, bro,
insulting
they don't know
you.
any
Let
better,
him
bro. Look,
finish.
if they insulting you, they don't know any better. But look, just listen to me to what I'm telling you, right? Look, if you think the N-word holds power against you, that's on you,
So-
bro. That's on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, whether or not the word holds power, it doesn't, bro. Because my
He's gonna
And
get
he gets
VC banned for
unseated.
saying that.
No. I think he got packed up by the mod, bro. He got packed up by the
Yo,
mod.
he got packed.
No, you say N and then the other part.
I don't know why we all just can't love each other.
Hold on.
If anyone
Wait,
agrees
wait.
with him, let's let someone who agrees
Wait,
with him
let me s-
continue his point.
Wait, look, I can say. Let me say this. Hold on. If we're talking about like on a broad scale, like yeah, obviously like the word means something, but individually, right? Let's separate the two, please. Words hold as much weight as you give them individually. If you're BLK, right?
I'm just gonna
The
go ahead
in-
and say it. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yo,
Thank you.
That's so
Thank
corny.
you.
Yes, bro.
Thank you.
This guy.
Yo, real quick though, Crackdog, can you answer my question? Are you be okay?
You know I'm being.
They unseated me immediately, bro. I was locking in.
I'm not gonna lie, you kind of sound like
Also,
Asian.
guys, it's okay for
Because
me to
I speak
add.
properly, you don't think that I'm
sorry,
BLK? Come on.
No,
Why do they use BLK and YT? Why do they use these terminologies?
One at a time.
That was crazy.
I think that's
Top
crazy,
left,
bro.
you click your
Also,
mic.
Hey, it's
this
one of the white
is
people
kind of off
here.
topic
Can
what
I
you guys
get
are
a
talking about
welcome
now.
to
Mind
the
you, I'm
jungle?
literally a brown bear, but okay.
XQCL.
I'm sorry.
Whatever that means.
Continue. Yeah.
Just
Yippee
because you guys personally doesn't think the word holds any power doesn't apply
should.
to anyone else.
bro.
If you guys get what I'm saying, just
This
because
debate seems one-sided. There's a lot of BLK people here rather
Oh
than.
my god.
it's not really actually.
Yo.
It's sharing.
Alright, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, come on, let her finish. Bro, let her
Jesus,
finish,
guy.
bro. I actually don't want her to finish, but let her
As I was
finish.
saying, just because you guys don't, and I'm glad that you guys. Hey, I'm super happy for you.
You get
Just
banned if
because
you
you
say
don't take
black.
the word personally and like, oh, words give them power.
You can't
That's
curse.
all great.
Also, click
However,
the
that
mic button
doesn't
at the
negate
top left
anyone's
to
feelings.
unmute.
People can still
Yeah,
feel
but I
the
don't
way
do
they
that. I
want
don't do that. I
to.
don't
Just
do
because
that.
freedom of
So
speech
you just
doesn't
have low
negate
impulse
freedom of
control.
consequence. So
It's
yeah.
not even about low impulse control. Oh my gosh. Like
But
how
you
is
know,
it?
Stop
because
making
now,
those noises.
now you get
Right.
offended. Hold on, because now you're getting offended over little things, right? Because again, I already told you this. The word lost its meaning. Okay, the word quite literally lost its meaning. Now it's used as a borough. It's used
Wait,
automatically.
wait,
Let him talk.
wait,
Let him
wait.
talk. Let him talk.
Hold
Wouldn't that
on.
just make you childish? Wouldn't that
Hold
just make you
on, bro. Hold
childish?
on, bro.
Let Beam respond to that.
Okay, so pretty much what I'm saying, right? The word now it's used as bro, homie, or brother, right? It's not used technically. Oh, come here, my servant. It's used as
That's
homie.
amazing.
Come here, man.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Y'all know what I
Jim.
mean, bro? Like, come on, bro. It's
Bean,
not
are you
used as-
rage baiting?
Yeah,
Oh my
he
gosh,
is.
see,
He
this
is.
is exactly.
That's
No,
very
let
good.
me finish, bro.
You
this is
disagree
exactly
with
the
him.
problem.
Respond to
that's
that.
Under the
issue.
same premise,
Technically.
though,
Bro, we
if
can't
the
even
C
have a
word
civil conversation because people over here
is
talking
used
about some
in
rage
the
bait or just
bad
talking
way,
over me in
then
general.
it should be eliminated in what people use.
Can you
bro.
I have my hand risen.
The people will actually use it in that context.
One person
and then,
ahead of you.
like back up your claim. That's why people are asking.
But I feel like you're gonna cook
because
in
your
here.
argument makes no sense.
Okay, can you disprove me that word lost its meaning?
No,
To
it has
you.
not lost its meaning. It
To
has lost its
you.
meaning
Okay,
to you,
can you
but it has not
disprove
lost
it? Can you
its meaning.
disprove it? Can you tell me that a BLK person goes to another
Because
BLK?
you're
Hold on.
You're
Can you
seated.
tell
Turn
me
your
a
mic on.
BLK person goes to another BLK person and calls him that slur as in servants? Tell me.
Yeah, you keep talking about BLK person. What about
It doesn't matter. We're talking about the word,
It is
correct?
on.
We're talking
that
about
word?
quote
What
word.
about a white T person
Oh my
calling a
god,
BLK
bro.
person
This
that's
is
not the word?
forget it, bro.
It is what it is.
No, wait,
You gotta
Beam. No,
realize-
Beam.
It doesn't matter
Ask
who's
you a
using the
question.
word, right?
Why are you?
hold on,
Why
bro.
are you?
The user.
You're making-
Doesn't
You got this.
matter.
Interrupt-
We're talking
interrupt
about
them.
the word in general.
If a YT person said that to another BLK person, right? Back
Yeah.
then, there wouldn't be any other meaning other than racist meaning, but it can definitely be non-racist. Not saying that they should say it, but it can definitely be non-racist.
Yeah, I'm not saying they could
I
say
agree
it, but at the end of the day,
100%.
we can't do nothing about
Good
it.
point.
Yeah,
Yo,
but that's not what I'm trying to argue
Yo,
here.
Mike is
Beam
muted now.
completely said that the words has completely lost its meaning.
I don't hear you.
That's basically him implying that people cannot use it in a racist term anymore.
No, I'm
But
saying
that's
it
not
has
what
just
no
I
meaning.
don't think, I don't think that's what he's saying,
not
you
bro.
said
saying
it
it
lost its
completely
meaning.
lost
You
it.
didn't say anything about.
No, I didn't say completely.
mic.
You said completely. I said it lost its meaning, and it has two words. It has two meanings
Wait,
now.
hold on. Wait.
Look, it's on.
Wait. Are the R and the A not two different words? Like I'm confused on why nobody's saying.
No,
Like, I'm
they're
confused.
no, they're the same.
They are
They're kinda
different.
in the
Hello?
same
What do you mean,
category.
They
no?
are different words.
No, they're in the same
What?
category, yes, but A and R are not used in the same context at all. What are we talking about?
Explain
Yeah,
can
it
be
how.
used in the same
What do you mean
context by
explain how?
all.
Okay,
Get me
so
back in there.
Hello,
Get me
hold
back
on,
in
hold
there.
on,
What he's
hold on.
saying is true. They are
Nobody-
generally used in different
I
contexts.
have a
Nobody
point to
says
make.
That's just
nobody
a
says,
fact.
yo, what's up, my R? Nobody says that, right? A and R are used in two different contexts every day. Why are we acting like they're the same word?
But they're,
I mean, they're
both
kind of the
just
same
as
word, but they don't have the
disrespectful
same
coming
meanings.
from
Wait, let him finish
somebody
first.
that is not of color.
Well, no, that's
But
subjective.
which
That's not
one?
inherently
Okay, which one would you get
disrespectful.
Oh
more
my
offended
gosh.
by? Which one would you get more offended by? A YT person calling you the hard R or the soft A?
The
Be honest.
R.
Both.
Both?
I don't tolerate it.
I don't
They're
know.
not gonna be honest.
I don't
I don't
tolerate.
tolerate it.
How about
No one
neither?
would
No one would say the A if they were meaning the R. They would just say the R.
But
Exactly.
also, why are they
It's not
calling
facts
these
and
the
logic,
word
it's
in
just
And
general?
nobody
Why
would
is
say the
it-
R if they were meaning
Bro, we let every
Alright.
single race say it, but when it
Alright,
comes
let
to white people, we give
No,
them.
we don't let every single race say it. I don't think
That's
anyone
not
who's not Caucasian say it.
We let
Who's not
Mexicans say
Caucasian
it.
say
We
it.
let Hispanic people
But can
say
we
it.
all
We
just
let
stop
what?
fighting and get along?
Me,
Like,
Yippee,
hello?
does not let
We let
Hispanic people say it,
we
and
let
I'm
we let
African.
Arabs say
I
it.
do not
Arabs
let.
say the word.
Honestly, me personally, I think telling people what they can and can't do is childish. That's just my personal opinion.
Oh my gosh, this isn't
Or you
about
to
white
tell
I
people.
got
I have a
conceded
great
again.
point to that. I have a
This
great
does
point to
apply
that.
to them.
man.
This does
Alright,
apply
whoever
to
got
them.
the great
Not at
point?
all.
Whoever's got the great point, respond.
Can I ask
never
something,
talk
Talk at the
please?
same time again.
Please.
Well, this is
So,
not-
can
this is not
anybody
an
tell me
issue.
who can say it and who can not say it?
Alright, we've been said
Wait,
that
is
a
that
few times. Let someone
XQC?
respond.
Wait, is
No.
that
No
real
one's telling
XQC?
Wait,
Who
guys,
who
let
can
me
say
talk.
it and who cannot say it?
Let me talk.
I cannot say it.
I had a point. The freedom, yeah, you have freedom to do anything. Freedom of speech, however, does not negate freedom of consequence. Freedom of consequence.
Right?
So you can say it, however, there may be consequences.
So who can say it and
All right,
who?
hold on. What's the consequences? Are you gonna
Yo,
go up to them and punch them in the face? Bro, come
We don't
on,
know
bro.
what the
No,
consequences
you
are.
are fired
We don't know
from
what the
your
consequences
job.
are.
Let's let XQC. They got
Hello?
they got a
This
point.
not
They're trying to
XQC,
say.
bro. This not
Hello?
Can you do some actual
Let
Who can say it and who
Yo,
cannot
yo,
say it?
XQC talk.
Hey,
Yo,
hey, hey.
XQC,
Let
I
XQC
love
get a
you.
point out.
Let me have your
Also,
kids.
someone just said the hard R, by the way. So
Who said the RR?
I
you're not gonna do anything about
Nobody
it.
said
Alright,
that, bro.
give us a
Never
Nobody
mind.
said
You're not
that.
gonna do
I
anything
did
about
not
it. Never
think
mind.
that was.
You're not gonna do
Handle
anything about
that.
it.
Handle
Nobody
that.
said that.
Handle.
Terry's some really good games already.
Guys,
I'm fanboying right now. Let XQC talk.
Bro, let XQC
You're a
talk.
grown man.
I think it's important to
Can I
establish
talk?
who
Can all
can
these nigga
say the
reposts shut
word
Let him finish.
and
Let him
who
finish.
cannot say the word. Just so we know who can say it. Tell us.
To piggyback off of what she said about there being consequences, you guys are saying like
She just straight up
All
ignored
right,
it.
yeah. The consequences is I'm gonna go up to them and punch them in the face, bro. Like, come on.
Yo. Yo, by the way, if you are violent to somebody who speaks and says something, you are
Nobody is saying
automatically
anything.
wrong. Do not commit
Nobody
violence
is saying
because of
anything.
words.
Agree.
It makes you the
I
weaker
agree.
person.
I agree.
saying anything about
But people
violence,
always
though.
will be violent to the word, no matter
No,
what.
I
Nobody
don't
is saying
care.
anything
Don't
about
validate
violence.
violence
One
because
at a
people do
time,
it.
bro. One at a
The
time.
intention of how the word
I
is
didn't even
used,
get
it
to finish
should
my
be
point.
to dictate how someone reacts.
You see
Can
how
I
you guys were
talk?
talking over her.
Let
Let her
the
finish.
one with the light blue hair in the back finish. You with the light blue hair in the back. Finish
Back
your
to what I
point.
was saying. To piggyback.
I just want to let everybody know that's actually
Santos, bro.
XQC, bro.
Okay, I also have another question.
That is not
Freely.
XQC.
Freely.
Dang, I'm on his
I accept
stream. That is
donations.
him, bro. It's him, bro.
Can I finish?
Bro, that's
If
literally
you
AI,
say
gang.
I'm on his. Oh yeah, I guess.
Alright, AR or not, let's get back to the
okay,
topic.
let's get a fresh topic. I think that the C word is a slur.
The C word is a slur.
I agree. I agree.
Oh my
I agree with
god,
that.
dude, everyone's just speaking over everybody, bro. I can't even hear myself.
So hold on. Wait,
Do you even know what the C word means?
He
What is
said
a
the
C
C
word?
word.
It doesn't matter what it means. If it is used as a slur, it is therefore a slur.
Yo, hold on.
Bang.
So
Bang.
he said he
Can I
thinks
talk?
the C word. Hello.
To piggyback
Anyways,
off of
right?
what she
Yo,
said
it's
about
actually
consequences,
XQC.
nobody
Is
is
he talking about Clanker?
crashing
Hold
out
on,
or
hold on,
being
hold on,
violent
hold on.
for hitting someone. We're talking about the consequences of you losing job opportunities, you losing college opportunities. Isn't
Nobody's
always about
justifying that.
violence.
What?
No, it's not always about violence. Y'all are making it seem like she's saying, "Oh, you're gonna go and hit them or beat them up if they say the
Nobody
N
said
word."
Then what are
That's
you
not
gonna
it.
do
I
about
am
it?
justifying
What are you
that.
gonna do about
If
it?
you say the N word,
hold on.
I don't want you to
wait.
work at my company.
Yo, chill, bro.
Hello? Wait, hold on.
Hey, let's let
So-
XQC talk, bruh. It's the once in a lifetime
guess,
chance. Let's hear
bro, I
some wisdom.
Bro, this CQX gang. Who is this?
So hold on. So look. You say right. You're not gonna do anything, but then you're also gonna go on to say, oh, they shouldn't be saying.
What did I
it.
say?
If you're not doing anything to get them to not do it, how are you gonna say they shouldn't do it?
Why
Doesn't
do you
make
think
sense
that
to
it
me.
has to resort to violence? Why can't it
Nobody
literally
said
just be
violence.
used in your
It's
words?
dumb lockdowns.
Hey,
Do it.
We're all
Nobody
talking at
said
the same time
violence.
here. Calm down.
Like I'm very confused. Every time we talk about consequences, you guys just jump into the consequence being a violence consequence.
That's usually what it is, though.
Violent. Nobody said violence,
Right?
bro.
Someone can get consequences when they stay at the graduation. The consequence can be getting
also,
removed
Felix
from
made a
school,
point about
losing your job. That's the
Yo,
consequence.
whose echo is that, bro?
Somebody's got an echo, yo.
I'm like, can we get off the topic of the word? Because we've been on this for so long, it's going nowhere, bro.
Yo, who's doing that?
I just see it. Let's go to the next lobby. This is derailed.
Okay. Bro, isn't this kind of heat though? Like this good heat?
Yippee!
Yeah, it's not bad. I think this can be good content. It can be.
I told you. Because it's like moderated too, so you can't curse and stuff, or they just get instantly banned as well.
Yeah, I also think that it should be better structured, where like the next person, if they click, like if the debate is ongoing and so he starts to talk, whatever, right? And so he wants to do a rebuttal, his rebuttal should be fully on and everybody else muted.
Well, that's usually how it is, but you're in the room.
All right.
I
mean, some of those are spicy, though. On God.
Let me see.
Like have a say here, but you're like saying all the things I'm thinking, dog. I
I'm
don't even know
simply
what to
just
do.
asking questions and trying to use your logic to like put this through my head. Me personally, I don't care. I'm trying to go what is objectively true of the matter.
For sure, man. And I totally understand your point. Can I just say one thing really quickly?
Oh no.
What is it?
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm not gonna say anything weird. I'm just gonna say to Bar and Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys are both fucking retarded, and I hope you fucking yourselves, you fucking losers, get a job.
I love
have
you
a
too,
job.
man.
Okay.
Alright, so this guy's gonna get banned. GG.
Anyways.
Anyway, banned in 3, 2,
That guy's
1.
banned from the stream.
He
He's
was
just
mad.
in here.
Get a job.
What was he
Guy was
mad
just
about?
pissed.
What the hell even
He
happened?
was mad because I said T woman aren't woman. I mean, come on now.
I don't get how people get mad at this,
Why
bro.
does everybody and their mama want to come up? Hold on, let me
Look,
make
he's
this
pressed.
stage
He's
bigger.
spamming hashtags. Are you mad, little boy? Oh my God, he's mad.
All right. Let me I'm gonna make this a 16 seat and see like who can I get up.
No, don't do
He's
that.
so pressed.
Okay, I only want people that genuinely want to debate. So put W in the chat if you're here to actually debate, actually talk about this.
I have a job.
Okay.
Look,
I put W in case you didn't see.
All right.
Hello?
So many people.
Hello?
Boys. I'm just going to you boys. What's your side? Do you believe?
Well,
what's your side?
as a T woman myself, it's been really hard with all the discrimination against me. So
Okay, so like womp womp. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie.
that's a troll right
So,
there.
But moving on.
you better use my correct genders, buddy, first of all, before you even begin speaking. 'cause
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
So,
No.
Respect my pronouns.
I want
Bro,
people
the
to actually up here to
reason.
debate, not just
Look.
yap.
Look, let me just say something, bro. The only reason the community exists is because we as a society stopped drawing the line on things that are clearly wrong. That's why they're here.
What?
There weren't enough people saying no to this. And now we have kids that are confused about their own gender.
I have
makes
a
no
question for
sense,
you,
dog.
pal. That's talking.
You're not talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd ask you whether they're real or not. How does that affect you personally?
Oh no, it doesn't. Oh no, don't get me wrong. It doesn't affect me personally, but that doesn't mean that the whole community isn't objectively stupid. That doesn't change that.
Yeah, but you cannot just generalize and say that everybody is stupid. Can you?
Exactly. No. Everyone in that community, if you're a part of that community, specifically like the transitioners, whatever. I don't care about the people that identify as whatever.
So you're generalizing it. Now, what if somebody did the same thing with your ethnicity or your race? How would you feel about that?
They're mentally
I
ill.
wouldn't
I
care.
feel like having your race is like different from transitioning to a whole different, gender. I just feel like those.
There's a difference between race
morally,
and
morally and.
All right.
But
There's a
morally and
difference
ethically, there's
between-
like a
oh, sorry.
difference. Morally and ethically, so that's like a false equivalence fallacy number one. XQC.
Explain
Sorry, say that one more time. Sorry.
You can transition between religions.
Just saying
though,
XQC, that's
not
like
the
a
same
false
thing.
equivalence.
It's not a false equivalent. How is it a false
really
equivalent?
boring game,
Explain
bro.
the nature of it not being a false equivalent.
Why are you
Well,
speaking so
because
fast?
essentially you cannot compare transitioning to another like entirely different gender
to, you know, generalizing somebody on the basis of their ethnicity or race. Those are completely different concepts.
Your race,
but you're
is
still
something
generalizing
that's
people.
objective.
You're still putting
Yeah,
a
you're
bunch of
generalizing
complex
people,
humans
but
in the
based
same
off of,
box,
like, the
though.
membership of completely different things,
Yo,
right?
So what?
But these are based off of like completely
Massive
different
if I said-
like underlying reasons.
Yo, don't mute
That's
me.
why it's a false
Mass-
equivalent. We're trying to
There's a
equivocate
massive
like
difference
two different things that
between
have
race
distinct.
and objective
You were
stupidity.
spamming the comms.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
talk now. Okay.
All right.
So let me explain this to you. Why you can't use race.
You have to go
Because
one at a
race
time.
is something that's objective. And by you guys' definitions, all right, and stuff, your gender identity is something subjective. So those are two different things.
Oh my
Wrong. Wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong about that. 100%.
You're wrong. Sorry.
So what religion you believe in? That's,
Because
that's
you
not-
clearly don't understand the difference between sex and gender.
Oh my god, here we go.
How is gender objective?
Because I said the S word, really?
Gender is subjective. Gender is
Yeah,
subjective.
how? In what
Your
sense?
religion
Like, can
is
you
subjective, but the difference
yeah,
is
what's the definition
that
of
when it
subjective?
comes to
What's the
gender,
definition of
all right,
subjective?
when it comes to gender, there is an objective truth that you are ignoring, aka your biology. There is
Wrong.
no objective truth of your God being real.
Wrong.
There's no undeniable proof of your God
It's just
being
wrong.
real.
Wait, what?
True.
No,
but
that's
even
wrong.
if God, like, no, y'all are forgetting the point that it's subjective. Like you can actually change a different religion just like you can change
Okay,
your
like,
gender.
that's kind of, you know.
The difference
Can I change
is
my age?
they're
Can
not
I change my
ignoring
age?
an
I'm tired of being an
objective-
unemployed bum.
Okay.
Okay, why do you
brought
think
up
that's
God
human
into
or a
this,
woman?
but I have to be honest with you. I don't want to be rude, but whether you can see this is a man, this is a girl is all one thing, but can you see God?
No, you can't, because
No
it's
one can.
something that is subjective.
God is a non-physical and okay, whatever.
There is no objective truth within God because nobody's seen him, nobody's heard him, all of that. But there is an objective truth when it comes to all this gender identity stuff. They're ignoring
Wait,
the
is that
truth
actually XQC?
But,
for their biology.
But these things are
Yes,
non-physical
chill
as
it
well,
out.
no?
Your reproductive organs are not physical.
That is a
What?
S word, not a gender, is it?
Yes, they're using gender, which is subjective, to ignore an objective truth about themselves. And
Did
this
you
is
just say
not-
that your
You're
reproductive
you're
organs are
still
not
XX and
physical?
XY. Your chromosomes do not change if you get your Johnson cut off.
So
No, I'm being like
Yeah,
serious.
exactly.
Did you just say that your organs are not physical?
Only old
No.
xQc subs remember. Welcome to the
Why
jungle.
did it just go to that guy?
Because
What? Everybody and their mama want to come up.
That's
No,
actually
look on his-
SKZ.
look on Twitch,
Really?
he's actually streaming.
Stick to
Oh
the
my
topic.
God.
now focus on the
who's-
debate at hand.
Who's streaming?
Bro, you're lying.
XQC. Wait, who's streaming?
Religion
Yo.
is like
It's, he has
you
like
can't
12
use
million
religion
followers. He has
because
12 million
it has
followers.
no
and 2
objective
million-
truth about it.
him. He's streaming.
Even if religion isn't
Dude, no
objectively
way.
true, like you can believe whatever you want. You can't just like make up like your own gender or your age, like you were saying, bro.
You could also believe that you are a woman or a man. What about it?
Okay. You see,
Welcome
when
to the
you
jungle.
are saying that you are a woman or a man, but the objective truth of the matter is that you're male or female, that's called delusion because you're ignoring the
Ooh.
facts of the matter.
Yeah, but a gender is a
That's called
social
insanity.
construct, though, not
That's
a
called
not a
insanity.
reproductive
That's called
organ,
insanity.
though.
Look.
So why
look,
can't you
look,
change
look.
your race? That's also a social construct.
Yeah, exactly.
Being disadvantaged.
It's like, look, it's like,
Well-
look. Let me tell you. All right, let me give you an analogy here. You are at a cliff. If you jump off this cliff, objectively, your life is gone. But I say, no, it's not.
That's not.
Wait,
It's
hold on,
not.
that's retarded.
But
What do you think's gonna happen?
subjectively, in my
Even
mind,
that
it's
personally-
objectively
Can
in
we
my
have a
mind,
vote to
subjectively
get
in
the
my
last
mind. I'm like,
barbender
no.
out because he's too low IQ to speak in this lobby?
So
Yeah,
I'm
I was-
God here, so you can't
W.
kick me out, first of all.
Oh, sorry.
Second
Wait,
of all,
Let's respect the host.
so
Let's
let me
respect
get
the
back to
host
this-
here.
Let me get back to my analogy. If I jump off a really high cliff, objectively, I'm going to my life is going to be gone. But if I'm
Well-
up here saying subjectively that I'm going to live if I jump off this cliff, does that change the objective reality that I am going to lose my life from jumping off this cliff?
What?
Truth.
No,
Hold on, you're not listening. Hold on. What I was going to say to your point specifically about that bridge thing,
Screaming in
that's
his house.
that is not entirely objective. In some cases, I can see, but like it feels like a you jumped off a cliff and it was just like complete
Oh my
cement.
God.
That then I can understand your point, but in some cases that's not objective because what
The hypothetical he's talking about is objective because he's jumping off a high ass building. You're gonna die,
that
bro.
depends on what he's is he going?
What if he has to parachute?
Hypothetical.
Get in there, XQC.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna say how it is. Whether women for you is real or not, why do you care? And what does that have to do with anything? It doesn't affect you, does it?
Because why are women,
Because it's trying
men who
to
want to be
affect
women going into women's
the
spaces?
society.
You're a man
Me
who wants to be a
personally,
woman.
I don't care as long as I'm not involved, as long as my family not involved. All right. My thing is, all right, you're trying to make it so I have to deal with women coming in the bathroom. I don't want that.
And that's a
That's
problem.
not something
Why?
we're comfortable with over here.
It is a man who wants to be a
what would
woman going
happen
into
if a
women's
woman
spaces
came
and
to
trying
your-
to actively participate in Women's History Month, which
Yeah,
is
that's a problem.
In Women's History Month, is that what
And
you
that's
care
just
about? Really?
Yeah, I really don't think Women's History
Your
Month has
priority in
anything
life is just making sure that
Y'all
Women's
just be making
History
up
Month
holidays.
is going the way you want it. Really?
Coming into my bathroom.
Okay, wait, hold on, wait, Bar. I'll ask you like this, man. Are you like, will your life be in danger if a teen man comes into your bathroom?
No. I'm just saying, y'all delusional.
No, so
Our emotional safety will be
It's gonna
jeopardized.
be uncomfortable as hell to see that happen. That's the
I have
problem.
a question for
trying to be
anybody who
uncomfortable.
thinks like T women are real
I'm
women. Do you
saying-
think that
all I'm saying,
like men can get pregnant?
If you have a,
No.
if you have a uterus, you can.
Yeah, wait, not all women can even
Yeah.
get pregnant. So I'm confused by your point about like.
Okay, but I didn't say women. I said men.
specific,
Right?
bro.
So
Okay,
can men
well,
get
yeah.
pregnant?
Doesn't mean they don't have the
teen men can get,
reproductive
surgical
organs too.
uteri.
It just means that their
Yo,
reproductive.
You're
just want
still
them-
speaking about the
organs
S word and
don't
not
work.
about gender.
Dude, can
This
you
is not
leave-
what the topic is here.
Nice.
Chat. Just let them answer my question, okay? So can men get pregnant?
No.
If they,
It sure
if
as
a
hell
teen
won't.
man,
No,
if a
hell
teen man
no.
gets a gets a
No,
surgical
they never
uterus,
will.
He can.
No, you cannot.
See. Does that exist?
Yes, it exists, man. You can get a surgical.
It exists. It exists,
Yes.
right? I can like put a womb inside of my belly
Bar,
right now.
I
and
just
start
said yes,
pooping out
bro.
babies.
This is incorrect. You
Bro,
cannot
why
do
are
all
we
that.
lying?
You cannot do
you
all
don't
that. No,
understand
that's a no. It's a hard no. Next
Imagine
question,
getting
please.
surgery to
Progesterone
This is a
what
hard
starts
no. Next
pregnancy.
question,
You
please.
cannot produce progesterone as a man. That is like point blank end of the
Yeah,
combo.
band, okay.
Yeah, exactly. No.
XQC
What?
does not
No, that-
hold political
Yeah, that's XQC.
belief.
I just told you. No, you
Stick to
cannot.
Twitch
Next
streaming, buddy.
question.
Stick to Twitch streaming.
All right.
He's on
What is the
stream,
opinion you
dude.
don't agree
You
with?
can't
It?
share
What
his
is
actual
what
beliefs.
is the thing you don't agree with? What did I say that you don't agree?
With XQC, what side of this debate are you on?
Yo, I'm on the side of truth.
Yeah,
You're on the side of
I think they are real women.
Vegas, that was the Vegas reply ever.
I think they are real women. I said it.
Okay, cool, man.
Okay,
Are
you're
trans men
hyper.
real men? Are
You're
trans men real
hyper.
men?
Wait. XQC, you're my favorite streamer, gang. I love you so much, bro.
Yo.
I love you, gang.
Okay, I'd like to
I love you, bro.
establish off
Unseat him.
the
Let's be
rip
professional here. Unseat him.
there
Unseat him.
are
Let's be
a
professional.
difference
XQC
between a man
or-
and a male and a woman and a female.
Bro, XQC, gang. There's a difference, man. I love you, but there's a difference.
Go ahead.
No, Champagne. No, I don't watch XQC. I'd have never watched a stream a day in your life. But I mean, like,
Bro, I'm watching the stream right now.
I don't care if you're watching.
We don't care, buddy. Mute
Bro,
this guy.
respectfully, fuck you if you don't watch XQC. XQC's the GOAT, bro.
Okay,
Fuck
W.
you,
All
bro.
right, W. Don't
I
unmute
just
him.
don't
Yeah,
watch
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna have to kick you for glazing, bro. Bro, wait. I seen you on TikTok before. I like your TikTok.
Bro,
I like your now TikTok, too, bro.
You're
I
on
love your
lazy
TikTok, bro.
problems, bro. You have to listen to music properly.
Yo, Bar.
Okay, but
Here's a
listen.
question for everybody. Here's a question. Here's a genuine question for everybody. I mean, where do we
Sure.
put the red
Google
line?
and
At what
XQC
point?
server?
Hear me out. At what
Thank you for
point
the 10
do
Robux.
we say we can't cross this red line? At what point do we allow people to start changing their own age, their race, things that are far down the line?
I think you're like too far away from like the whole idea of like age and race.
You know what they're gonna say? You know what they say? We will cross that bridge when we get there. Doing a slippery slope
wanna
argument
cross the
is
bridge. We don't
illogical
wanna
fallacy,
cross the
and
Nobody's
you
gonna
sound
want to
low
cross the
IQ.
bridge,
Please
bro.
stop
You're
speaking.
genuinely saying
You're
this because
crossing
you're
that
paid
bridge
to.
alone.
It's
We
a
have no
matter of
place
fact
on
of
that
what
bridge.
you want. Nobody cares about what you
Oh, come on. Jesse, I got banned because what did I say? Guys, what did I say?
What did you say?
I need to learn the words that are bad. Wait, low IQ is bad? Really? We have to wait 5 minutes.
Oh, you gotta admit though, this is fire.
Yeah, it's fine. I hate the overlapping. Like I don't mind hearing a bad opinion. I think the bad are fine.
Yeah, but they low key kind of take it seriously, right? And they kick people that are crazy.
Yeah. I need to go back to the main lobby. Yo, what is this? What is it? Is actually a bad streamer. Yo, hold on. I'm still banned 5 minutes.
Server's full.
Yo, chat. How long am I banned for?
You don't even have to join. Just listen to what they have to say.
I can't.
Oh, what the hell?
You're like banned.
Well, I can't even join. I would share my screen.
Chat, genuinely though, chat. What did I say? Was it actually just low IQ? Why would it be bannable though?
You have to like avoid being toxic somehow.
Oh, apparently I got reported.
I think it's auto.
Yeah, but low IQ could be anything though. I don't think it's like some dog whistle. Like what? This is minus 1,000 karma. How long do I have to wait?
Well, hide your screen so I can join that room too at the same time.
It really makes you think about, yo.
Okay, I saw that. I'm joining.
It is, if you do a diagram of all the reasons, the main one is that more than half of that inclination will be choice for real.
Are you muted, bro?
Well, I'm not muted. I'm muted right now, sure, but I mean, I'm just telling the chat my stance before we start. So I'm not a writer.
Yo.
Wait, is that you? No, that's not you. This is you.
It is.
I bet I need to leave and fix. Leave and come back for fix. Said hard R and got banned. Bit weird. Yo, where's the one I'm in? Leftist are the lamest LARPers ever. I actually kind of agree with this, Loki. See, I'm seated, but I can't speak. I need to rejoin. How do you rejoin? I'm still banned.
Bro, you should call Destiny and get Destiny in one of these Roblox.
Nah, don't let him talk. Let's be honest.
That would be crazy.
This one.
That one.
Oh, you don't like it?
He's back.
Who are you talking
It
to?
got
Like,
filled up.
genuinely, who do you think you're talking to?
You.
Bro,
How
like,
much do you weigh? Tell me how much
but
you
who
weigh.
actually disagrees though, right?
90 pounds. I'm 90 pounds.
Alright, well, I guess that's, okay, now that people, okay, there's turd
he's back.
emojis.
Damn, what the hell?
He's back?
Oh my god,
Bro,
Epstein,
yo, X, bro, do you disagree, bro? It's the
Aura,
bad.
holy.
I mean, I don't think being fat is a choice. I'll be real with you guys, man. You know,
Oh,
like
it is, dude.
a lot of the options at the grocery store are processed foods. They're not, you know, the poorer
Yeah, but you
options.
still
And
say
you
it's not
choose
to buy that as an
what
hour.
food you
A lot
buy,
of
and you
food does not-
choose what food you eat, buddy.
Exactly, bro.
Exactly.
It's that
Well,
simple.
And you know the type of
XQC got
food
banned
that make you
until
less
tomorrow.
fat? None. If you eat nothing, you don't gain pounds.
Yeah, actually, I don't think you eat anything, dude.
Eat in moderation.
No, that's actually him.
Yeah, bro.
Being skinny
actually
is
is.
free.
In
Being fat is
moderation.
expensive.
Yo,
No,
XQC,
it's true.
how are
It's
you
true.
skinny,
No,
For
it's
man?
true.
example,
Think
the
about it,
reason
think
why
about it, bro.
XQC is so skinny is
You know
because
how
he's
many?
like
Do
once
you know
a day.
how many?
So
Do you know how
it's
much
his
eating out
choice.
costs?
Yo, I'm done. Roblox doesn't want to hear what it's like. Roblox, they don't. Chat, these are being reported 100%. I'm being it's not reported 100%.
What did you say that time?
Brother, the word fat is literally in the topic of the conversation. It's literally in it's if it was bannable, it wouldn't be as the server name.
And then
I
don't say
am a
anything.
nice person.
There you go. Speak slower and nicer. All right, you're good.
Yo. Guys, I'm not gonna click any of these. These are crazy. Guys, the ones have like 5 players.
This is socioeconomics 101, Chris.
Okay, so can I respond to this?
Wait, hold on.
Can I
Okay, go
I'll
ahead.
respond to
Chris,
this?
go ahead.
Yo, why
Okay,
are you
so-
trying to win the game, bro? Yo, XQC only, bro. Yo, XQC is in here, bro. Yeah.
So
Yo,
the
bro,
XQC agrees with me.
Dude, I was
so-
just an XQC server, dude. No, I was just in a server. He's following me.
don't make a leave.
XQC
Don't
is
make a
following
leave,
me.
bro.
Can a man talk?
Don't
Anyway,
make a leave, yo.
so
No one is
so
following you,
African
bro.
Americans after the Civil Rights Act have exploded in their socioeconomic wealth. Their
God.
status has exploded This is just objectively true by every single metric, by access to education, by
This
wealth,
guy's in
by
an ice
income.
outfit,
Like this
bruh.
is just true. It does not just because they were discriminated against in the past. Asians were discriminated almost as bad or worse at sometimes
This guy didn't
than
come here to
black
play.
people. Yet they
Wait,
do
can I
better
just
than
say
white
something
people.
real
Why
quick?
is that? It's an IQ thing. Asian people
No,
have.
no, no, no,
Oh
because,
my.
Because to understand this, we need to understand basic
xQc.
basic
Oh my
social
gosh.
economics. We need to understand
I'm on the
basic
stream,
economics,
bro.
right? So what I'm saying is,
Hold on, twin.
there is a distinction. There's a distinction between income. There's a
Twin,
distinction between.
wait, twin. We're on the stream though, bro. Yo, we're on the stream, bro. What's that chat? Oh.
Dude, just
Yo, they hear me.
I might want to
too.
be careful what y'all say.
Need to be serious, even if we are.
Why would you be careful if what you say is not some really weird thing?
Dude, host, kick them. They're not taking this seriously.
What do you mean? You just joined. Who are you, bro? What's he talking about?
I've been in this server before xQc joined.
You just got up onto
aware.
I didn't just get onto the stage.
Bro,
Yes,
like
you did.
also you ain't
Yo.
so whatever. It
No,
don't
I
matter.
did not.
Somebody's got a smoke alarm, by the way.
I've probably been on the stage before you did.
It don't matter.
Bro, why you arguing about us?
Hold
on. Yo,
SYKKUC
Evelyn, what's
speak,
your
bro.
hold on? What's your issue? What's your issue? What'd you say?
No, I'm just saying. Some people
Yo,
ain't good at here.
I actually can't.
Okay, so like let me all right, let me tell you something. Cause look, being Asian in America, they aren't the same as being BLK people in America. They were educated immigrants before they even got here, right?
This is
America has
correct.
a very selective. What do you mean incorrect?
I said this is correct.
Oh, yeah, this is
correct.
correct.
Yeah, it's correct.
Like BLK people didn't start from an instance of education. People weren't, oh yeah, you were selected for being an SLAVE because you went to an education. No, they were just here, right? And they were put into low-income communities, low-educated communities. And you're wondering why the quote-unquote IQ average is lower? When IQ isn't based on your biology, it's based on your environment as well. You can look this up. This is a basic Google search.
And not only that, like
I mean, this guy cooked them raw.
Historical,
He's cooking.
events like redlining or segregation as a whole. These things like scarred Black people and their generational wealth, which is a huge part in being in like neighborhoods that have, a good quality of life and education as well, right?
Internet, they have access to education, they have access to libraries, like. Just take advantage of
Bro,
that.
hold on, wait, pause, wait. Let SYKKUC up, bro.
Man,
hold on, wait, pause. Let SYKKUC up.
Well, that was not a very smart point.
Oh, he's not
Sorry.
there.
-1 for you.
Wait. So having access to libraries automatically makes you smart?
No, I'm trying to say, bro, to the buddy with the fish username, bro, they're like 10-year-old kids, bro, like little teenagers, bro. They aren't gonna be like thinking, bro, oh, let me go to the library and learn. They gotta be like in a nice area or have something.
You're saying that what you're trying to say is that the problem is systematic. You cannot just dumb down education and academia to just simply access to books and libraries. It has to be a framework that helps and
guidance.
Yeah, that.
Right, because they can't like. For most kids in schools and stuff like that, there's good teachers like that can guide them and help them become a better person and smarter. Like,
You're telling me.
And in lower income areas and bad schools, they aren't going to be as common to have that like opportunity,
Yeah, but the thing is we throw so much money into these systems and nothing is solved.
We don't throw so much money into these systems. You're just lying about that. Well, these systems have had these places that have low income schooling have had these things for over 50 years. We aren't throwing money into them. We're just not.
Look at LeBron James' school and the money Bill Gates puts into
You're
all the
using LeBron James as an average, really?
I'm talking
LeBron
millions
James.
of dollars into education. And
You're using LeBron James. You're using LeBron James as an average for all BLK for all like low income schools. Really?
No, I'm
You are
using it
dumb.
as an example of throwing money into schools doesn't fix problems.
Bro, what? That's okay. Look, you can't take a very, very specific thing to a very famous like. Okay, stop using famous people.
No, yo, one at a time, gang. One at a time.
Come on. Bro. You can't use famous people in order to like demonstrate an average. We're looking at like BLK people in these low income communities. Right? The average BLK person that's not like a famous like baller, not a famous like actor, or not a famous musician, right? That doesn't have access to the same thing that like these people do.
My point has nothing to do with famous people. It's about amount of money in the system and it not solving a problem.
Iman, I have a question for you. Generally, in an ideal world, if we threw a bunch of money into low-income neighborhoods, do you think a lot of issues could be fixed with that?
I don't.
Okay, why
not?
Money doesn't solve issues. There's a cultural influence.
You're implying the issues come from something else, right?
It's not just money.
Yeah, no worries. What is that other thing that you think that is an issue in these neighborhoods?
Who's calling me, bro?
I think there's an issue with drug use. I think there's an issue with the amount of policing. I think there's an issue with systematic oppression, which money doesn't remedy at all.
No, undoubtedly it wouldn't.
These are symptoms.
You're just saying words. Like what?
These are symptoms. It means that these are the extension of the problem, not the problem. If you throw money at the problem, the symptoms tend to fix themselves.
What? Yeah, but how are you logistically going to fix those problems?
Because what you're gonna find in terms of like income per like when you compare neighborhoods, better neighborhoods tend to use less substances. Don't you agree?
Kick that guy, bro.
Yo, can you kick that guy, bro?
Yeah, let me
kick
him, bro. Let me kick him, bro.
Use less substances? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, no. In better neighborhoods, right? Richer neighborhoods, do they have less of a substance abuse?
I don't know. Ask xQc that.
Yo, SQC, what's your point on that, bro?
What was the question?
I just want to hear his thoughts.
What's the question?
Rich neighborhoods use more.
My question is like, do richer neighborhoods have the
not
same
necessarily
amount of substance abuse issues?
They just have different ones. Like for instance, if you go into California, the rich parts of California, right, you're going to see substance abuse happen like on a large scale. Just because a lot of people who do these jobs like take a lot more performance enhancing like substances. Like, but this also doesn't really add to the point. None of us. This doesn't make any sense. What does this have to do with like low income communities staying in low income communities? They're not staying there because they're we're all high and dumb. Right? They're staying there due to the way that system was built. Like what?
I guess
their family is there, their friends are there, everything is there, and getting out of it is an increasingly difficult gap to close. That leap is incredibly hard, especially these days in this economy. So a lot of times these problems are bound to stay the same.
Yes, better support systems would be a lot better.
And how do you afford those support systems?
Access to education.
You're telling me we can afford to send billions to Israel, but we can't afford to like send money to our schools?
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
For 10 million.
Like be for real, be for real.
I was confident, bro.
I just answered it, bro. I answered it, bro. We can easily afford that. We can afford to send money to other countries all the time, but we can't afford to send like a couple million to these schools.
Well, as a rebuttal for that, I don't think that me or you mastered geopolitics to that point, and I think the funds allocated for various military reasons, we don't really know what that's like and what it's for. So I will not speak on that. Bye.
Well, to be entirely honest too, it's like I don't think anybody's gonna want to waste their time on Roblox when they have like that type of profession and like come on here and debate about it. You know what I mean? So they wouldn't you rather like they would want to go out and like do what they're actually doing rather than like coming here to debate it on Roblox, you know?
You can debate and sway public opinion on Roblox.
Well, yeah, definitely, but like guaranteed the odds of that happening is like slim to none because all you get are kids saying 6'7" and people are.
I don't think I need to be a master. Look, bro. I don't think you need to be a master of geopolitics for me to say, hey, yo, instead of sending so much money to other countries.
Productive,
bro.
Yeah, okay, as much as I agree though, we also send money to a lot of other countries and offer military support to other regions as well at the same time. Are those all also invalid? What about places like Taiwan?
What? Okay, so my point in particular is that instead of like if we had more of a higher budget for our actual education for our country, for people inside of our country, right? Wouldn't it make more sense to allocate more of that budget to us instead of everyone else?
Absolutely, I agree with that. But let's say
How is that
that
brain
you
dead?
did put the money into education. Everybody here has argued that the more money that goes into education, it doesn't necessarily.
I think what's
fix
missing
the
is social
issues
cohesion.
that are
No one
Communities
is
that
saying that
succeed
that
have a
is the
high
only
social
thing.
cohesion.
Okay, no one is saying that is the only thing that'll fix it, right? But that's where it starts, right? If you don't have any resources in that, how are you supposed to do anything? We already have all across America. We already have states trying to make sure that that teachers and people who work for the state can't even unionize or negotiate their pay, right? So if we can't even raise their pay, right, for most of these jobs, what are we doing? How are we supposed to be affording any of these things?
Let them know, X.
Honestly, no, that does kind of suck though, because like those teachers are the ones that are like kind of paving the way for like students in the future, and they're just like they're not getting paid enough to do it.
Good teachers should be paid
It
more,
does-
but
it does
bad
kinda suck.
teachers should be paid the same. Bang.
So okay, well yeah, I see that, but like, would you say what type of teacher would you say deserves like a higher pay? Like obviously a professor. per
All
se, but where do you-
teachers.
People that have a track record by giving their students the support and the tools that they need to improve and actually see some form of improvement, even if little, and show that they're committed to their job and they care about educating the foundation of the country.
Bro,
I think you should have that test before they even get into the job. You shouldn't hire someone to go and then make it into a sales position and go, oh yeah, did you get this amount of metric? Let's raise your pay by then.
I don't understand.
You should make the jobs have decent pay already and then hire qualified individuals.
Well, like, yeah,
He cooked you.
That's kind
But
of
there
like
shouldn't be like a difference in pay though. It should never be based on like skill. Like we shouldn't have like a metric.
It's a very black.
That's what I just
That's a
said.
very black and white type of like. It's hard to kind of like discuss that.
Did you know that increasing the pay does not actually increase the quality of the service? Bang.
Did you know? Did you know if you increase the pay?
Bang,
Okay,
bang,
look,
bang.
Let me respond to you real quick, gang. Let me
Get
respond to you real
X up
quick,
on the stand, man.
Respond up, yeah, go ahead.
Because look, you're right. Raising pay does not increase the qualifications. That's where you increase the qualifications with the pay. If you give people a reason to go through extra education for these jobs, such as higher pay, higher standards, higher quality of living, they will take these jobs. This is why people are taking jobs for professors in college, right? This is why people are taking jobs for being a lawyer, for being a judge, for being anything that has high income. Right, so you raise the income and you raise the qualifications and you raise the educational standards. That's what you do.
And then there's no more
That's
teacher. I don't think you're gonna get a lot of teachers if you do all that. Let's keep it a buck.
What?
Hey,
What?
not necessarily
That's the reason why we.
Bang.
Okay, you clearly.
Bang.
You clearly.
Order. One at a time, fellas. One at a time. Come on.
I'm just responding to what he's saying.
Go ahead. Respond.
Right? You clearly don't know anything about America if that's what you're saying. The reason why we don't have a lot of teachers today and why we have such low quality teachers as compared to the past is because we're paying them so low. Right? We're paying them so low, not giving them enough resources. There are people in Utah, of all places, that have a bunch of funding for all types of things in Utah, right? Who don't even have enough money to add additional chairs and tables into their classrooms. And you're telling me that if we add more money to these classrooms, if we give more money to these teachers, that they won't be a part of these jobs? That's ridiculous.
Okay,
that's the
so
reason
you.
why everyone goes.
Okay, I understand. So you're saying pay teachers more. You say pay teachers more. Then I agree. Sure.
Let me say something.
That's fine.
In Utah, the school system is paid by county. It's the amount of people that live there. Higher density means more money to the schools, but doesn't mean better quality because some of the areas that have really high density of people, the school systems are bad.
If all you do is
that's how it is.
Is raise the salary.
I don't get how that
you don't
added
achieve
anything to the
anything. There's
conversation.
still gonna be bad teachers and dog shit.
Exists
It's the
where
same.
there's a decent amount of funding and there's still bad schools. But per capita, if there's a decent amount of funding for these schools, they're going to have better education. This is why people who go to private schools
because it's
schools who
superfluous.
specifically get a bunch of funding, right? Typically have a more successful future. This is an easy Google search.
Now, how does this relate to
say
BLK fatigue, like this topic of the conversation?
Yeah.
I kind of want to go back to that.
We branched out to we must go back to main and find a new topic.
Hold on, let xQc speak. Let xQc
No,
speak.
I just said it. I think we should go back to the main topic.
Yeah, can you let him
start us off?
Start us off.
Get him on the stand. Get him on the stand so that way everyone else's mic like turns down.
So the speed.
Wait, I have
Move
one.
his spot.
Okay. So, about a month ago, my car got stolen by 4 certain, fellas.
Brother, okay.
This is a true
Brother.
story, bro. This is
No,
a true
let
story.
him- let him- let him-
Anecdotal.
Not really personal, though.
Anecdotal.
Okay, but like still, I ain't gonna lie. My neighborhood is pretty nice. Okay, it's a good area. There are people in here that, everyone's in here, bro. And some 4 fellas on a Sunday noon decided to take my car in the middle of the daylight, bro. My Hyundai Elantra, and it was gone. It was gone.
Well,
And
your
we
first
found it-
issue was buying a Honda Elantra.
Okay, this is before anyone knew about that. So
Buying a Honda.
relax. They found it same night, and they found a cigar, a gun, 2 phones, pair of shoes, and a lot of snacks from Wawa.
Well,
bro.
like,
I'll tell you
so
what.
the thing
does
is
that have to
though,
do with
why
the
would
left
you
team?
why would you keep all of that in your
What's
car?
maintenance?
Why would,
That was
No,
not
it's
my
not.
stuff, bro.
All
That was the 4 fellas
Wait,
stuff that they left
isn't
behind.
that
'cause they got
personal?
in
That was the
accidents.
what?
So
Yeah,
what
that
does
was
that have
that
to
was
do with the
pretty
topic?
anecdotal.
That's
wait,
personal. That's
run that,
your own
run that
like
back, run that
experience.
back.
Just an example, bro. I'm telling you.
It's an
Think about it.
example
I
of what?
thought- See, hold on,
Using
okay, I-
anecdotal
I-
evidence is counterproductive to the topic. Bang.
True.
Okay,
Thank
hold on.
you,
Can I
thank you,
say
XQC.
something? Can I say something real quick? Because I don't know, X, if you've addressed this, because I don't like watch you as much, but like my brother does. He's a big fan. But I heard like there's a whole lot of like SYKKUNO stuff going around, and I assume like you've heard about it because you're probably like the face of Twitch, whatnot. What's your
What does this have to do with the?
What does that got to do with
Yo,
relax. One at a time. Come on.
He said change
Literally
topic. So I was trying
blazing.
to talk to something else.
No.
not BLK.
Back to the main topic, which is the BLK
We want to
fatigue.
hear XQC's ideas about black fatigue.
Okay, I'm gonna say what it is.
Well, then if that's the case, then yeah.
I think that the BLK fatigue is a slogan used as a dog whistle. That's it. Bang.
Can you
For sure.
elaborate? Can you
For sure, for sure.
Who here has been stolen from before?
Yo, whoever's typing, stop that.
I think it's
I
a
haven't.
symptom of overrepresentation on social media.
Turn the game
And
down.
like
Oh
the
my
media doesn't represent like the actual like people. It's just a
Yeah,
Also,
that's why he's saying it's a
the
dog whistle.
algorithm.
Highlight bad stories.
no. Someone said it was. Hold on, never mind.
Like guys, the algorithms that push for stuff for you to hate on is massively pushing BLK hate and other things, and I think that's pretty awful.
That's what I said.
It's,
Okay,
it's
what do you
not
say?
a good thing at all.
For sure, for
You
sure.
know what it is? My theory on this BLK fatigue thing is that if you guys, if every race can have like a common enemy, we don't know who the real common enemy is. If we can all say, hey, look at the BLK people, then we ignore who the real common enemies are. That is the billionaires, of course, and like the people who
I
are.
thought you were gonna say something completely
Okay,
different.
well, if everyone
No,
in here is just
no,
gonna pander,
what?
if
No.
everyone in here is just gonna pander, I'll be the one to be honest and say, as a black man, I have black fatigue.
Jesus.
So you a
What,
coon.
bro?
Hey yo.
Really, bro?
Hey yo.
You like those straight? You like those straight? You like those stripes
But-
on your tail, bro?
But hold on. No, I
Hold
don't have
on.
any stripes on my tail. I'm just a realist and a pragmatist.
No, you're not,
bro.
All right.
I mean, as a white guy, I have it too, right?
As a black man, look, you expected like some like applause for that, bro?
Oh,
Like,
GG. He said
I'm
it.
just telling you how it is. Bro.
Yo,
You
even
guys
the
need to
stats-
fill up
If
your
I'm
crowd.
Goes
being
back to get
honest,
banned.
Yo,
my
bro,
first
give it
5
up,
minutes
bro.
in here, I got fatigued when I heard somebody smoke the ticket.
Over, bro. Even in
Yo.
chats, like clowning you, bro. Just give it
Yo.
up, bro. Stop. Bro, the chat is really clowning you. Just stop.
you see here as a BLK man, you see here, I have BLK for
You trying to do that little Uncle Ruckus gimmick isn't making you look any.
Bro, fall over there clowning you in chat. Be quiet.
You should wrap it up.
Okay, hold on. I think that the bad apples make everybody look bad if there's a big spotlight on them, which is social media currently with the terrible algorithms that is putting a massive spotlight, and I think it's being done deliberately.
Sure.
I said it.
True.
Nah, for sure, definitely. For
Dude,
sure.
dude, come to London, see all the bad apples, man. Like, are you serious? My phone got snatched last week.
What'd you say?
Dude, my
He said
phone
his
got
phone
snatched
got
last
snatched
week.
To the people who
Dude.
believe in BLK
Oh,
fatigue,
so you've been stolen from two, like
I
me,
have a
bro?
question. To the people who believe in BLK fatigue, why do you guys hinge on like personal experiences or like misrepresenting.
Because that's all you can go off of. You just said everybody said
What?
that algorithms and stuff
Then okay, no worries.
What are you on about?
But here's the thing, though. Everybody has some, everyone has YT fatigue.
XUR
Everybody
master
is bringing up YT
exemplary
I'm
fatigue.
tired because all the experience I've had have been from
Yo, I have a severe human fatigue. I think everybody annoys me.
I hate having YT fatigue, bro. I wake up and I have an 800 credit score, dude. Goddamn.
But you see what's happening is you're misrepresenting. You want to make YT fatigue look like this amazing thing, and then BLK fatigue has always been this bad thing. But come on, are we going to forget about the Karen stereotype? Like, what happened to that? Why did we all just move past the Karen stereotype?
Because it was boring.
Well, like it's become such a norm now that we just that we literally just don't care. We don't care for it anymore.
I disagree because the Karen stereotype, has nothing to do with either race or the S word. Bang.
Why can't we consider the Karen stereotype an aspect of YT fatigue then?
What, bro? What?
But we're not talking about YT fatigue. We're talking about BLK.
That's my question. My question is, why do you guys hinge on BLK fatigue so much?
Because that's the topic.
I mean, there's no like white male Karen.
I'm not gonna lie, that is a topic, bro, on the title. Come on,
combat. So you're not understanding. I'm not saying change the topic.
No, I know you're not saying that, but I mean, I agree with you saying.
The question that I'm asking is, why do you guys believe it's a real thing?
Chat, this guy's an icon. What does that mean?
Fatigue are real things too. That's my question.
What are you even saying, brother?
I don't even know what you're saying,
brother. The whole.
It's just verified. It's not dead.
You're just tooting.
Hold on. So it's a very straightforward question, right? You believe BLK fatigue is a real thing. The question is, you say it's real. Okay. Why don't you think other forms of fatigue are real? Why specifically BLK fatigue? That's my question.
Because I haven't experienced that the same level of I experienced black fatigue.
Because it's a minority, that's why.
Yep.
Yeah. Like you don't see a dog whistle like in a debate. Oh yeah, YT fatigue. Oh yeah, Karen fatigue. All right, look. Like, you don't see that.
Can we get?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
If that's your experience, then sure, you can argue that.
Calm down, bro.
Why
are you tone policing me? Why are you tone policing me? It's just when I speak.
Yo, Jesse. So we make our own server and we call it SYKKUNO did nothing wrong, change our mind. Bang!
Let's do it.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
But,
It's true.
I mean, like, all of that comes down to like who in the relationship is hurt, though.
See, now, like that's where like the law doesn't really see that.
Dang, we have so many people here.
That is why the divorce court, like that's how all divorce court works, is they literally have to identify and like review who in the relationship was hurt by these actions. Like that is a whole process of it. There's like a whole like investigation that has to happen.
We got really off topic. xQc joined. I say we go back to SYKKUNO.
He's
okay. Yeah, we can restart.
Does he really want to hear about that?
I mean, he joined for a reason. Huh?
He joined the title. He
I literally thought about a title to make a server, and this was already up. How is that impossible?
Well, I don't know. What's your take, X?
I mean, I agree.
Wait, with what?
I
agree with the title of the broadcast.
Well, I feel like 99% of people in here agree.
Well, actually, I kind of baited you because I actually disagree. I think that cheating is absolutely wrong, and he is wrong for that. But that is the full extent of the wrongdoing. Bang.
Yeah, he's not a predator.
But you even said yourself that everyone has cheated. Wait, no, you didn't say that. You said you have cheated. But would you agree with the statement that everyone has cheated or micro cheated?
Wrong.
You don't think everyone has cheated once in their
I think that cheating is a BLK or YT thing, right? Where it's like one or the other.
What?
Guys, I'm talking the way not to be worded on our server.
I see.
Continue.
Makes sense, xQc.
Yeah, it's not a black and white thing, but even if it is pretty broad,
No. I said it is. It is. I think that the moment where you don't at least notify the other person that you are no longer in a committed relation with them, then
this is when you should break up.
you are in fact cheating if that process doesn't happen at least. And that could be even a text if you want to. It could be you could page them. You can send them a memo. But
Okay, I
once
agree, but we're
once
saying
you have,
everyone has done it. That's what we're saying. Everyone has done it once.
No.
Do you agree with that?
Absolutely not. What?
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you something. What do you classify as cheating?
It's whenever you enter, either you with somebody, or you full on with somebody, or anything past that has some form of corporal, or even some extended part of talking. That's all cheating.
So
damn.
You think if anyone has any intentions of doing something with another person when they're taken is cheating?
It's not just the intention though. It's that you speaking about certain topics and speaking in a certain way is also cheating. Bang.
Bang.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it for it to matter. You can't like. think about it.
Incorrect.
Everyone has
Absolutely
cheated.
incorrect.
Everyone has cheated once.
Yeah.
Everyone has, even if it's
If you can be in
micro-flirting,
a
even if it's
relationship
thought.
at a distance, you can cheat at a distance. Bang.
What does that mean?
You mean
I
like
don't even know what that means.
Bang.
Oh my god, wait, this guy.
You can't just say bang and make it right. Everyone knows what you mean.
Bang.
Okay,
I know what he
XQC.
means. I know what he means.
XQC, when you are married to somebody, like micro cheating and like talking to somebody in a long distance relationship, especially, how are you supposed to defend yourself in a case like that?
You just don't do it. Bang.
Oh.
Bang.
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 If you're somebody who's committed to somebody and you're actually in love and all that, right? You don't feel the need and you don't do these things. And even if you have some urge, you don't act upon them. Being a grown adult with a developed brain, it means not acting upon urges that you have, and it means that going against what you think you should do for the better sake of the relation and the person that you love. Bang.
If you can't control their urges, then you shouldn't be in a relationship.
You shouldn't be out in society if you cannot control your urges. Bang.
You are
Well, I
wise.
think everyone's imperfect.
You know.
And-
Do you think that love lasts forever? Like, do you think that marriage is like? Do you think the purpose of love is to last forever?
It can.
Do you think it can?
I think it can, but the reality is that even the most perfect couples that have been in love forever have had moments where they felt weak, where they felt like they had urges, and they still chose not to act upon those, and that makes them who they are. And you choose who you are and who you want to be. Whether you want to be a cheater or not is entirely up to you. But you can control what you do. So don't do those things and you won't be a cheater. Bang.
Yeah.
Just speaking
follow the
facts.
rules. Bang.
Bang.
W speed.
Yeah. Yeah, like I have a friend Tango. He lives by this, bro.
Really?
Bang.
Bang. I mean, bang.
Okay, wait. So X, you, I think you covered this a little bit more. What happened with the second part of the allegation of SYKKUNO? I don't think anyone.
It comes down to somebody. It's like, okay, I'm gonna rephrase everything as long as you know to replace the words I'm gonna use with other words. It's somebody who went to Burger King and they said, I would like to have a chicken sandwich. And then they're uncertain.
But
Maybe
what kind of chicken
maybe
sandwich?
I want the chicken sandwich. Maybe I want a drink. Maybe I want some fries. I don't really know what I want, but I want something. But then they end up getting a chicken sandwich and end up getting some fries. And then the next day, they wake up and like, wow, what a trip. That's kind of weird. And then they order another meal. Now they get a drink and some fries, right? And then they go home and then they wait a few years and then they go, you know what? That's crazy. I didn't want all of this, and the other person is wrong. And whoever told me that is wrong, and I think that's incorrect. I think that's incorrect.
Do you think in the celebrity streamer space that this is like the most prevalent accusation that occurs? Is this like prolonged 3 years after people taking consent back? Do you think that's like the most common accusation?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. It's the most common because it's the easiest way to go trending. It's the easiest way to make a big docu, whatever, to garnish some support, and it's the least risky one as long as you don't go overboard about certain verbiage or wording. It's the lowest risk, highest reward pattern, and it's the most common. So what are the odds?
Do you think people's opinions on what happened change over time? Like at first, they have this interaction, and like a week later, she's still fine. She still likes him. but then like 3 years have happened. Her feelings change now.
Nope.
Like, I feel like we see so much. No, hey.
Oh no.
I feel like so many times we see, like right after something happens, everything's cheeky in the DMs. Everything's good, and then like 3 years later happen, and now they like, bang, they just take it all back.
I call this. I call this the direction of the wind, right? It's like if somebody's got the wind blowing in their back, then it's all good. It's all good, right? But it's whenever all the things start blowing the other way around. Like now they're in drama. Now they're in a hot water. Now everybody's got a story, right? It's hard to go after somebody, right, who is like at the top and everything's in their favor. Everybody's gonna defend them. It's easy to kick a dog when it's down, and that's kind of how it's been. Like somebody looks weak, somebody looks like they're in a bad spot, everybody jumps.
If he never got exposed, that girl would have never came out.
Yo, I got a
Nope,
question.
never. And also, if some of those people, I'm gonna say who, they had an opportunity to be with this person permanently right now or right before all this, they would choose to do it. And they would be absolutely happy with to do it because of the lifestyle that comes with and all the bonuses they actually wanted until those were taken away from them and the chance of getting those ever again ceases to exist. And now that's when everything happens. Bang!
Do you think he should have just streamed through it? Do you think he should have just hard streamed through it? I mean, you said yourself, like, a lot of people don't care about this, and he probably could have just banked it, right?
I think that going live and self-exposing further is the only option. Being overly open is the only way out of other people being open against you in a selective manner. Bang.
Well, like we see sometimes depends. No, it depends on how bad it is, right? It depends on how bad it is. We've seen accusations.
Then you deserve that. Then if you're bad, then you deserve it. Then.
Well, let's talk about like Destiny, right? Destiny had some crazy stuff. He streamed through it, but it didn't really. I mean, like it kind of worked. He stayed at his same level, right? But like those accusations were far worse. I feel like he's kind of
exactly.
Like,
so if you do bad, you get bad. That's all you get. If you try to wiggle away from bad, you are worse somehow. But if there's nothing bad or nothing terrible, and you actually just take it on the chin, you usually come out on top. As long as I'm not a bad person, and I think he's not a bad person, I think he should do that.
People can't be canceled.
Well, do you think that he made that decision himself, or do you think that people were in his ear telling him to stream? Like how? Yeah.
The problem is that I feel sad saying this because it's this is a hard hitter for a lot of people. The people that have people around them that tell them things, those people are actually against them. But even they will not think about this right now, right? But they got their glazers and their orbiters are actual ops that are just waiting for a better opportunity to jump in later on. And that's what's really bad because they don't have their actual interest in heart. That's why you have to kind of branch out and listen to voices that are unconventional to get real advice.
Well, especially not someone that's a streamer.
So I know you said before that like you don't think people can really be canceled to a certain extent because they can just come back and stream. What things do you think like can result in people actually being canceled? If it's not like these minor things which can be brushed off, which are blown up by the internet.
Things that are validified by legal repercussions. Like if you did something bad and some court says you did this absolute terrible thing, then there's no wiggle room here. There's nothing to get out of. You're just clapped.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's usually the worst, really. But if what you did is actually not bad, I mean, you live and you move on, right? I mean, what can people do? I mean, what I usually offer to other creators as a tip, right, is to just butter on top, right? Is like if it is something bad and it's not actually bad, be live every day as much as you can and show who you actually are. And at the end of the day, look at Speed. He has thousands of clips. He has hundreds of millions of hours of watch stream of showing who he is now. So people don't remember who he was. And that applies to anybody. They don't
like Arky.
Nobody even tries to come at Speed with these old things because he has so much butter on top.
It fails
xQc knows Arky, bruh.
Rarely.
xQc rap wars.
Whoa.
No, he knows about it. He was judging rap wars. He was judging xQc when you were judging rap wars and you heard the intro to that song.
You remember Brady?
Arky's girlfriend.
Like
Brady.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't
Brady
we don't
guy.
we don't go specific.
What do
about
you
certain
think,
streamers.
xQc?
But I feel like sometimes it doesn't work and people do fall off. Of course, like they'll continue streaming to 200, 300 people, but sometimes or they're kicked to Rumble. Like I don't know.
That's like the self-fulfilling prophecy of their idea of repercussions actually weighs on them so much that it actually has repercussions. But for a lot of people that are mentally strong, like I'm not this bad person, and they just go with it, they don't fall off because it doesn't do anything. If anything, a lot of people would make a comeback from that. A lot of examples. Logan Paul is a good example.
Yeah, but he's not. I mean, like his fans are like 13. Like,
but he butted on top a lot, and so did Jake.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, that's the same with SYKKUNO though. Is that they're all 14-year-old girls, and that's why 90% of his people are mad.
I feel like the YouTube space,
Well,
and
yeah,
the Twitch
'cause
space,
the
and the
demographic,
live stream space is way too different. Like you can't bring Logan Paul. Like those people they actually are just swiping on the iPad, and like this space people are going on the Reddit thread.
I agree with you, but the problems that were brought up by those people against SYKKUNO are presenting stuff that is generally to be swiped. Like it is thing that normal people will go, wow, this is everyday business. Most of it. Like it's not something that's oh my god, don't do this. I mean, give me a few examples of things to not do that he did that you think are wrong.
To cheat.
Okay, next. We've already said that.
Other than that, yeah.
You can't get caught gooning. Okay, you can't get caught. Okay, different. You got to keep it on a different phone. You got to keep it on a different PC.
Or just don't
this
do
is
it.
wrong. This is actually one of the biggest misconceptions on the internet.
Wrong.
This is
second
such
phone
a
X. What do you?
Wait,
wrong.
what is
Wrong.
the best
Actually, it can help you garnish a male following. If you get caught into gooning, because the reality is it makes you human, and people see themselves in you, and they go, "Wow, everybody does this stuff that I do."
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but it's not like you're not going to get hate for it.
Moon streamed through it. That was baller. Okay.
I mean, Lakari did too.
Yo.
No.
He did for a couple hours, and then he got nuked.
That's crazy.
Fair.
I mean,
I think that the idea of what we think is deception is unfortunately kind of malleable. Like people will pick and choose like what they think is manipulation or paradynamics based on their own personal belief. And it's unfortunate that right now in the space, it seems like any form of interaction with somebody is a paradynamic based off the fact that somebody has perceived power, which I think is completely incorrect, because that locks people that have any form of power to do nothing. Let's be honest. If, let's say, Kai wanted to date somebody, and it can only be somebody who is of his exact stature, of his exact following and power, then he's not allowed to date anybody. And then anybody he talks to would be wrong. And I think that's very bad.
That's stupid, yeah.
Did we find out any more about how, like, if this was a hit piece? Like, I know people were saying that it was like kind of the people were working together, but it kind of did really feel like that. I'm surprised people aren't like.
They did.
No, people just probably saw and piled on.
They did work together. Of course, it's a 1 hour edit video. They probably worked on it for at least 2 weeks.
But wait, how did this get so much traction? I mean, just because it was just like a hot piece.
Because whenever it's a very the problem with those spaces is that these creators are extremely high risk. And what I mean by that is that when things are good, of course it's easy because the rewards are massive. You're a perfect image. You're great. You're beyond reproach. But the second things go wrong, it doesn't go just wrong. It goes absolutely downhill again. Like it's like a meteorite landing on your planet. You know what I mean? And that's why they go so viral, because they're perceived as perfect, and even a single flaw, like a chick in the armor, bang, it's the end of it. And then I'm about to get banned.
Do you think that after some time he's gonna come back? Like what? Like not actually painting. Paint it about SYKKUNO, because you don't want to be clipped and all that. But like, what do you think the next steps would be? Do you think just wait a couple weeks, come back?
It's all about. Listen, if you there is data for him to use, and the data is, if you look at the what was it again? It wasn't the Edison guy. I think it was somebody else. If you look at all the examples of people in his space, let's say OTV or orbiters, right, that have done these things, when they go radio silent, when they do the whole I'm gonna work on myself and they don't do anything and they chill and they make a comeback, it doesn't work. The advice I give is just to keep on trucking, right? And just be, guys, that was really bad, and just to do his thing. And yes, you're gonna lose some people that think you're perfect and they won't, but the trade-off might actually be positive if you're willing to see it through. Bang.
Do you think that we're desperate for drama? I feel like drama before it was like actually like pretty criminal and bad.
Is
but I feel
every
like,
human not?
Yeah. No. I'm saying in the streamer space specifically. I feel like the allegations that would come out used to have
human
to be,
nature.
like, really bad for them to get coverage. But I think
it brings views, right? And views are almost like never negative. Like it's always going to be a net positive, even if it's like quote unquote negative drama.
I'm just trying to think back.
Rarely
what
is
the other
net negative,
allegations
but
are.
I think it makes them feel alive. It makes them feel like they're part of the moment. Like it's like some big, and it's hard to garner a spotlight in a positive way.
What is that photo?
68
that's me with my.
What am I watching?
It's fake, but it's edited.
You look cute, bro.
The phone is fake. Moxie made that photo. It's me in my 4XL jacket before I went skiing and I took a picture. When I was young.
What did you like ski a certain like a race, or were you just skiing to ski?
What do you mean by that? Oh no, no.
Like-
We went to we do like park. We do like freestyle.
Cody Co made a comeback and his situation was a lot worse.
Did you do big slope? Was it? Or you did some
Slope style. I do that on snowboarding.
Oh yeah.
This is
Yeah,
not a
so
debate.
as someone who's new to snowboarding, what are like one
Okay,
big thing of
it
advice?
was a fucking Q&A. This is about
Okay, wait, hold on.
SYKKUNO.
No, let's okay, yeah, go back.
Yo, XQc, what's that picture?
Tell him to let me in.
I
Say,
mean,
let's shove my fender
XQc,
in.
I have a question.
in.
Yo. Let's shove it into the room. Let's shove.
Is that
Okay.
Jesse? Dude, I
Okay,
love it.
Is that
XQc.
Jesse?
God, dude,
Okay, yeah,
thank God
you
for
can get
Jesse.
Jesse.
The content, holy shit, the content was so bad. Thank God for Jesse.
Okay, but I think personally, SYKKUNO is not going to be able to come back just because his demographic and his viewers are, what is it?
Well, it's unfortunate that you might be proven right, but if you actually just if you just go to the computer and you do what you do, you win. I'll always say this, even if you did some really bad things, for those people who did bad things, when they just sat down and did what they do, they've actually come out on top. Bang.
Would you say Mizkif and Emmer is an example of that? Because I feel like they've fallen off.
I have
Emmer
takes
has
that
what?
I
Emmer
cannot
Reeves.
have right meow with the
Maybe
microphone in my
Miz,
face.
then.
But bro, Hassan shocked his dog, and like nobody cares. So you just gotta
Well, that's
stream through
because
it.
he's like the biggest streamer in that.
Think
Like-
about Atrioc. Atrioc is still playing good views now.
He actually made his comeback because he did atone and did kind of take a leg down, right? And even though with the delay, still did pretty good overall, right?
Slight delay.
And
We
I
tried to fix
think
it.
what he did though was pretty egregious. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, that's all accusations, all allegedly. Okay, there's no proof. Okay, maybe he was just checking it out. We don't know. He's making a crazy comeback because I'll see clips of him on like Instagram. I think he was talking to like politicians for a little bit as well. Like, kind of odd.
XQCL chat weighs 10,000 pounds.
Wait, is Jesse in here? Or no?
I don't think he
No,
is.
he's not yet.
I think that you have a responsibility, right, as like a creator, to not
Oh, no, he is.
show
Yeah,
and
he's
not be
amazing.
part of something that is kind of that nature. And when you do, and if you do, it's terrible because like these are like your coworkers.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is like the worst part of everything that could be is that for them, and then you expose.
Okay,
that's
well,
awful.
compare that to now, where like I feel like that AI technology was like the secret sauce back then, right? That was still new compared to like I feel like now you're gonna see 40 times the amount of that. Like, how do you think it's changed perception on what he did now because of the AI advance?
I don't think it does because that content still doesn't make it up there. That content is still very hidden and very buried, and the way to find them would still be super difficult, right? Like we're not. I don't see that anywhere.
Find that before. Well, I mean, I'm glad you're not looking, but like I feel like you can just type on Google and you'll just find crazy stuff.
Wait, who's Jesse? What's Jesse's name?
He shoved my fenderin.
Fenderin.
Okay.
He did, yeah, he did scam
Just-
Doja Cat. Can we
Just
change
kick someone who's
100%
not.
scam Doja Cat.
title? Yeah, let's get Doja Cat in here.
Yeah. Why did you do
My
that?
Jesse.
Hey, I did not scam Doja Cat.
Yo,
Jesse, stop lying. Jesse, stop lying.
Okay,
Also,
can
Jesse-
we talk about the SYKKUNO thing? I didn't get to say any of my SYKKUNO.
Okay, what's your take?
Wait,
What's
yeah,
your
let's
take?
let
That was
Jesse
the thing,
speak.
man.
Come on.
Let-
We want to hear what you have to
SYKKUNO,
say.
SYKKUNO did something wrong.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Indeed.
Go on, Brad.
Cheating is bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's too
That is
adult. It's too
correct.
adult, Jesse, man.
What?
I mean, like, is it
Yeah,
bad
Je-
enough to
Jesse,
be
can you
broadcasted
elaborate?
on the internet in front of millions of people? Is it that bad?
Wait, what is your take
Yes.
on him?
You think it's
Like on
that-
the
you think
predator allegations
cheating-
then, and other stuff, like the really controversial
Yeah.
stuff.
I actually don't know them. Tell me them.
We don't know either. No one here knows. We try to
Are we
figure
talking
it
about
out.
XQC can tell you.
No.
video
He just
one with the
reacted
girl?
that earlier
I
today.
know none of it.
I don't. Okay,
Jesse,
no, I don't
did
think
you watch
anyone
the
here
Discord
knows.
call?
Nope.
Did you watch the one X watched with that girl saying she slept with him and then regretted or something like that?
Nope.
Okay.
So honest, does it look bad?
It's
No,
pretty
no,
bad.
no,
low
not
key.
really.
No.
I don't think
Okay,
so.
then.
It's just her. She
I mean-
basically slept with him and then like now saying she didn't want to or something. She said like she said
What's the year? How many
didn't hear
year
or
gap
something.
is this? Tell me the year gap.
It's
Like
irrelevant in
between
this
she said
case.
it and they did
I
it.
think it was-
No idea.
Listen,
And
we're
I also
playing
think it's-
telephone,
yeah.
right? We shouldn't play
Irrelevant.
telephone about these topics. Like they're just gonna.
I
Like,
mean,
they're gonna
X
get
watched
warped
the
and
video, you should
twisted.
tell him.
I watched it
know,
today,
but,
man.
like,
Well, tell
Yeah,
him.
you should tell Jesse.
I think this is irresponsible. I think you're
Yeah.
gonna look back on this and be like,
Yeah, this debate is too rational for me. I'm gone.
Yeah, you got to see XQC.
Alright, thanks for hosting
Let's
this
get on
global
something
debate.
more important.
I'm actually kind of
Yeah,
mad
XQC,
that nobody had a
Jesse, I love
counterpoint.
you. You're
This was just like a
hilarious,
glazed
Jesse.
vest straight up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad.
No,
You're bad,
You
you're
think
bad.
you killed my friend
Actually
out, bro?
bad.
XQC.
Yo, get
Bro,
Roman, buddy.
XQC, you think you killed my friend out?
What'd you say?
My friend need a PC, bro. My friend, it's his birthday. You think you can get him
Yo,
a
go
PC?
golfing.
What the
Jesse,
hell?
have
Can
fun
I get a
golfing tomorrow,
dollar?
Jess.
Yo, Jesse, that was actually good. That was not enough of a counterpoints though. I actually thought that people would have like counterpoints. You feel me?
You left right when I joined.
Wait,
Really? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but everybody was mad because they were like, "This is the end of it." Like, you know.
Yo, wait, here's the thing. This is what happens. What sucks is normally, since you're streaming it, no one's moving. But normally, what happens is people get swapped out all the time. So like the conversation moves. But that wasn't happening at all.
I think they could make this a little bit better. I think it's already good, right? But they could kind of make it like a masterpiece. You feel me? What if it was like the YouTube thing where people get like kind of like flagged against? You know what I mean? For you, by me.
xQc.